I support my brother, Solomon Hill, baby. He was just out there playing defense. It ain't his fault LeBron can't move his feet. Well, we're back. Back again. As you see, the old Cavs players are back. Kyrie Irving had to respond back to the backlash of where's Kyrie, why Kyrie isn't there, all of the nonsense that came along with the whole introduction that Kyrie Irving isn't around. And they made a big deal about it. One big stink about the whole situation. So, to put the whole thing into perspective as to what was actually going on, this is why we're here, ladies and gentlemen, to get it all right. It's your boy Carcino here. Let's get into it. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button coming through the door. You can hype the video as you hit the like button. Oh, Sonny, don't try to do that. You didn't hear what the man actually said. So we're going to actually go through this so that you guys can get caught up into the situation. Kyrie Irving was going through heavy scrutiny because the Cavs had a reunion for the 2016 championship run where the team got together for a golf outing when Grandpa James invited his old teammates back, paid for their expenses, flew them out, not the whole team, just the guys he's cool with. Brought them out and said, all right, yeah, these my guys right here. Yep, these my guys. So the people that he see on a regular basis, like Richard Jefferson, everybody else, they're out there on this tour. And all of a sudden, right, instead of honoring and saying, wow, what a great moment, they worried about who wasn't there. They worried about Kyrie Irving. And why would they be worried about Kyrie if they got LeBron there? They don't need Kyrie because Kyrie's the one that hit the shot. Kyrie's the one that brought the ring home. So you got to have Kyrie or it don't count. No one's going to think about this unless Kyrie's in the mix. So having Kyrie out of the mix seems a little weird. People are a little taken aback. Like, man, no Kyrie? That's kind of odd. I know. That's because most of y'all attention span individuals don't realize things are just so jaded. Now, in fact, yeah, there's reasons that these things are jaded. Because they're out to pull an agenda move on you. They're trying to make Kyrie Irving look and feel like something that he isn't. They're trying to shame Kyrie Irving, like, why is Kyrie not there? And these people are running an agenda scam. Kyrie's not stupid. He see through the BS that you fans cannot see through, that I see through every day. When you see these fake narratives take place and these media pundits running with these fake analogies and stories, you start to understand where it's coming from, how it's moving, who's behind it all, and the why. You get it. absolutely get it. Of course, JR, Tristan
spoke about not attending the Cavs 2016 championship reunion.
Shout out to the new addition, man. Shout out to Coach May, Dusty May, man. Shout him out. Make sure y'all flood his messages, man. Flood his DMs, man. Tell him congrats. Welcome to Dallas, man. We got our GM set. We got our head coach set. Hey, we straight, y'all. Love y'all, man. Real talk. I'm actually walking through the streets of Shanghai right now, so y'all just flow with me, man. Me and my teammates, me and my brothers who played on the Cavs, bro, we are good. We are more than good. All right? Tried their best, not them, but not even gonna blame them either. Peace. Love you too, bro. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. But no, me and my teammates who won the championship together in 2016, we are straight, y'all. All right? It's all love. And when I get back to the States, I'm gonna pop in with them. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna have a great time. All right? And we're gonna leave it at that. Because the immaturity behind using media to spin narratives, psychotic, bro. Psychotic. You gotta understand, I've been in this media storm for about 10 years, 11 years. You know what I mean? And it's okay. It's not meant to be understood. That's how people make money too, right?
Exactly. Did you hear what he just said? Using this to spin a narrative, using the media to spin narratives is psychotic. Who do you think that message is for? Who's using the media to spin the story about him not being there? His own former teammate, LeBron Ramon James. That's right. That's who's responsible. We know it. That's who we talking about. This guy runs this whole media gauntlet and expect everybody not to, like, they don't see what I'm doing. They're going to think it's somebody else. It's the same nonsense that another dummy does. Now, everybody knows these angles already. They've seen this game play out before. Right? Oh, they trying to hack. Oh, look, they trying to sabotage it, y'all. They trying to take me out the game, the whole nine. Hold on. You see the game they trying to play? LeBron is up early this morning with his thumbs on the keyboard, trying to find any way to sabotage the truth. Kyrie Irving just came out and told y'all flat out what the problem was. Who's spinning the narrative? He's good with all his teammates. He got no problem with them. They ain't got no problem with him. All of it was a smoke. They have all these different narratives, man. That's what's crazy. Like, real. If they was being real about it, all these other people that's supposed to be on the up and up, they would really pay attention and listen to what Kyrie was actually saying if they cared. But they don't care. Bron just want to run with every little narrative that come to his head because it's all about him. It's his show. It's his program. He wants everything to run the way he wanted to go. Making Kyrie look bad. That's what he want to do. He want to make Kyrie feel a certain way because he's not there. Kyrie got business to do. He's actively playing in the league. All these dudes is out the league. Come on, dog. You know, you hit the shot. So, you know, come play this golf. Why don't we all go to the library and read books? Do something somebody else want to do, LeBron. All right, why don't you go read some Israelite books with Kyrie Irving? Go watch an Israelite movie. Man, I mean, this book was deep. Yeah, I mean, it was real deep. The way the words was on the page, man, this guy was, really intelligent, just deep, it really touched me. The biggest phony we've ever seen in professional sports, LeBron James. How in the world do people keep falling for this scam? You either want to be scammed or not. And then they was like, well, that ain't got nothing to do with his basketball ability. You right. It don't. His basketball ability is even worse. I've never seen anybody gets credit for what everybody else do. But when he screw up, it's all their fault, and he didn't have any help. It's amazing. So Kyrie went to praise his teammates. There's no problem with him and his teammates. Do you know the narrative they came with in the exact morning of this? Kyrie got to let it go, man. He got all that stuff in the past. Kyrie got to let it go. Let what go? He don't got a problem with his teammates. He don't have a problem with neither one, like nobody on that team. He never did. His problem was with one individual, and they've been put that to the past. Kyrie's like, whatever. I'm out of there. I'm doing my own thing. I don't even care about it no more. So it is what it is. They have been squashed this back when he was in Boston. So they don't have a problem. He don't have a problem with LeBron. He just have things he's doing as a man. Minding his own goddamn business.
Make sure y'all flood his messages, man. Flood his DMs, man. Tell him congrats. Welcome to Dallas, man. We got our GM set. We got our head coach set. Hey, we straight, y'all. Love y'all, man. Real talk. I'm actually walking through the streets of Shanghai right now, so y'all just flow with me, man. Me and my teammates, me and my brothers who played on the Cavs, bro, we are good. We are more than good. All right? Tried their best, not them, but not even gonna blame them either. Peace. Love you too, bro. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. But no, me and my teammates who won the championship together in 2016, we are straight, y'all. All right? It's all love. And when I get back to the States, I'm gonna pop in with them. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna have a great time. All right? And we're gonna leave it at that. Because the immaturity behind using media to spin narratives, psychotic, bro.
It's psychotic, bro. You know what he's talking about, right? It's psychotic, bro. You using the doggone media to try to spin a narrative like I still got a problem with my team? Really? It's psychotic, bro. You got a problem. You got a real problem. Why would you try to spin that narrative? He know it's coming from you. I know it's coming. The fans gonna be, no, he said he's cool with his teammates. Right, he's cool with his teammates. He ain't cool with this one fool that's going around pulling this narrative with the media to run these doggone narratives like Kyrie has a problem to try to make him feel like a guilt trip because he ain't there. Serious, it's silly. Psychotic.
Maturity behind using media to spin narratives. Psychotic, bro. To spin narratives. And we're going to leave it at that. Because the immaturity behind using media to spin narratives. Psychotic, bro.
Psychotic, bro. It's psychotic, bro. It's psychotic using the media to spin your narratives. No, it's not. I don't use this to spin a narrative. Kyrie Irving will come here and tell you this man, Carcino, has done nothing but tell the truth. I have not lied one time. I feel so good because I know I don't sit up here and have to make nothing up. That's the beautiful. I don't run any agendas. I feel so good because I'm like, man, I can sleep real good at night because I know I don't fake it for nobody. I don't have to fake a beef. I don't have to fake anything. I know that's the beauty of me. I'm just like, dude, I tell people what I truly feel. If I'm hungry, I'm hungry. If I don't like that team, I don't like that team. If I don't like him, I don't like him. You don't know clear. It's clear and concise. You don't have any performances. I'm not going through a song and dance. I'm not finna kick something up with him because it's going to get me in an algorithm. You only talk about LeBron for an algorithm. No, I talk about what's going on in the world. I did not make LeBron do this. I did not make Kyrie Irving walk down the street and say what he said. I'm reporting on it, just like everybody else. But when I do it, oh, you just using LeBron for clickbait. Now the Knicks are trying to say that. You need the Knicks to make money. The Knicks? The Knicks? We barely just started talking about these bums because they were the agenda. We pointing it out. Look what they're doing with the Knicks. Look what they're doing with these Knicks. These teams are bums. Told you from the beginning of the year. They're going to try. The agenda is the New York Knicks. They're trying to push this team to the NBA Finals. Told you the damn agenda. They was like, why don't you bet on it? I refused to bet on the Knicks. That was me, personally. I didn't care for the money. I don't want that money. If it means giving the Knicks a championship, I don't want it. I don't like fraudulent. I don't like fake. Right, Skippy, that's the thing. I called it a long time ago, and they still running with the narrative.
Psychotic. You gotta understand, I've been in this media storm for about 10 years, 11 years. You know what I mean? And it's okay. It's not meant to be understood. That's how people make money too, right? Fair criticism is cool. Harsh criticism, hey man, by all means, y'all got it. When you start coming at who people are as people and you don't know who they are, when you start coming at individuals and you don't know who they are, and you start assuming and you start going based off of who people are from others, it never works out. But when you're in a public position like I'm in, you gotta be okay with it. People are gonna say whatever they want, do whatever they want. It's life. But somehow, me being at the top of accountability in terms of that, hey, I'm fine with that too. As a leader out here, I'm cool taking accountability and admitting to my wrongs and mistakes. It's part of being mature and growing up. But you just don't let people play around with you. Don't let people play around with you. Don't let people copy off you either, man. Don't let people just tell you that you're not that you're really not one of God's people. Real talk. Stop letting people tell you that. Trick you out your position. You know, this ain't 2016. I'm not 24. I'm not 23. 34 years old. Got fucking children, family, relationship strong. You know, so when you try those same, not media games, when you try those same games, narrative, all this stuff, running narratives and stuff like that, and especially when I'm heading over to China, it's so like the pattern recognition, man. Pattern recognition, y'all, in this simulation on this matrix. Recognizing the patterns, man. It's a recycle history all the time. Shit, replaying. That's why they said this joint is a simulation. I was like, oh, I might have to look into that. You know, but I'm just trying to put y'all on game, though. Me and my teammates are good though. Shout out to all my teammates that I play with, all my teammates that I currently play with. Dallas Mavs, man. Shout out to my coaches, staff. Shout out to my franchise. You know.
One thing he pointed out very clearly in this message, Kyrie Irving was letting y'all know yeah, but you said New York and LA. Exactly. I said the Knicks in LA, they were going to beat OKC in the Western Conference Finals. Why didn't the Lakers make it? Because Luka got hurt. Injuries dictate and they change and pivot schedules and agendas all the time because of injuries. It's always happened. A team gets injured and they're out of the agenda. 76ers, they were the agenda. They got hurt. They have to pivot. Joel Embiid got hurt. The Clippers, Chris Paul got hurt, broke his thumb, was out. They had to pivot. Kyrie Irving, the Clippers is going to win the NBA championship against the Milwaukee Bucks. It was supposed to be the Brooklyn Nets versus the Los Angeles Clippers. You didn't get that. And the reason you didn't get that, because actually Kevin Durant stepped on the line. His foot was a half inch over, and that was it. And Kyrie Irving got his ankle stepped on by Giannis, and he was out. James Harden was playing with a hamstring pull. They were done. So Giannis got to go to the NBA Finals, and they were going to play the Clippers, not the Phoenix Suns. Once Kyrie tore his MCL, that was it. That was the year, 2021, the Clippers was supposed to win against the Bucks. (2022), that wasn't supposed to be the Denver Nuggets year. Nobody was supposed to top that. Yeah, agendas changed due to injuries. So people keep thinking like, oh, you said this was going to happen. Dude, you got to remember, somebody's got injured. Something happened in the season for that to not happen. I didn't pick a team and it was wrong all the way through. No. I don't like, it's all sports are rigged. Okay, don't just make it all NBA. All sports are rigged. Okay, and here's the key word they like to use: massage. They massage the rules a little bit to give this team an advantage. They massage the rules a little bit to let this go. The reason why I can't like football more is because there's a way to beat that. You could put teams in position, but it's hard to take away certain touchdowns. It's hard to take away certain aspects of the game. So you want to make sure you're doing your part to make sure that happens on that end. Now, like I said, this dude is not about all this garbage that they try to put on Kyrie. I can't stand they try to do that to tear Kyrie down, but we already know why. We as the people won't let him down. And it's not even us. People in China love Kyrie Irving more than we do. That's a shame. Kyrie Irving is one of the guys that's holding this thing together. He's one of the uniques. One of the most essential pieces in the game is Kyrie Irving. Do you realize his camp, one of his players got drafted in the NBA? A guy that he's taught, a guy Donovan Mitchell's taught. Hell, Jalen Brunson, he went to Kyrie Irving's camp. You realize that, right? So they can run their 5-on-5s. So he can teach them sets, how to get in and out of progressions. How to be relaxed in double teams. He's trying to teach Jalen Brunson that. He was like, you got to be more relaxed in the doubles. You got to know where the double is coming from. See, I know these things happen in the camps because people reached out to me when they saw my video. Y'all don't even know that yet. But if y'all on my Patreon, man, that's what I say. Sign up to the Patreon. For all my Patreon fans, y'all should sign up. It's not that expensive. Stop it. It's real cheap compared to what Trump doing to you. But this is what you're going to find out this week. You're going to find out a whole lot of stuff that's been going on behind the scenes. You're going to find out what David Stern knew before he died and the way he used to do things. No, David Stern, they wanted out of there. But David Stern had it all figured out. He knew what the plan was and how to conversate with certain players. Players weren't gonna like him. He didn't give a F about the FBI, any of them. Do you realize when they had the issue with the Tim Donnelly situation, how David Stern came in and handled the situation? You're going to find out all of this week on the Patreon. So get ready. Y'all going to find all this out. Yeah, silver slipper. Before you start putting that doggone slipper on, got Brunson putting on that silver slipper for him when they rigged the NBA Finals. It was how it was done. That's the bad part about it. It was how it was done. That's the crazy part. It's not that they lost or whatever. It's how they did it. It was disgusting. Wemby and the Spurs took the place of the Lakers. The Lakers were supposed to play the Knicks. Having the Knicks beat the Lakers is what they were going to do. LeBron and Luka and them were going to go to the finals, and they were going to beat the LeBron and the Lakers. That's what it was. That was what the finals were supposed to be. LeBron's last chance at a championship, and they were going to lose. Donald Trump was coming to the game, but this was all done because Spike Lee, 53-year anniversary, ending these long droughts. Now the Knicks get it. It's going to be a lot of attention, media, press. Well, they never win anything. So when you never win anything, this is like, oh, they never win. Now they won. We should be happy. No, nobody cares about the Knicks organization. So this is why it goes out into the format that it does. No one was really caring. And the people, the world got to see what the Knicks fans are truly like. And once they started seeing that, it was like, why are we supporting this? So they got rid of this series quick, fast, in a hurry, but they couldn't let the Spurs just win it. The thing had to end because they have to wrap it up because World Cup is here. It's a business, baby. You got to understand that. It is a business. Oh, yeah. Well, when you know some of the players that's been in those basketball runs, it's a lot of players that played at St. John's that didn't get to the NBA, but they get in a lot of runs. They real cool with Kyrie Irving's father. They played with Kenny Smith's brother. You know, it's a lot of guys that came up that actually, you know, they still do runs with Kyrie. Whenever he does his camps and want to do a run, they get called up. And, you know, they basically, some of these guys get paid for their time. You know, so they just make money, you know, working with guys and getting guys in shape because they know how to hoop. And it's like, dude, why these dudes ain't in the league? And it's like, man, it's only so many jobs. Like he said, man, it's like 430 jobs. They're not looking for the best basketball players in the world anymore. Unfortunately, that's not the way the NBA moves. That whole dynamic is shifted and changed. So when you start seeing like, okay, they're not doing the best players in the world anymore, then what is it that we're doing if we're not doing the best players in the world? They look for personalities. They look for something they could sell. The New York Knicks won the championship, right? That's who they gave their title to, the New York Knicks. And during the draft, to represent the Knicks organization, they got Spike Lee during the NBA draft, a fan. You see, this is what I'm trying to tell you. The NBA is theatrical. It's not, it's all entertainment now. It used to be sports and entertainment. It is all entertainment. It's a joke. And because it's become this circus, it's hard to get behind. It's really hard to get behind. And it's a real hard sell for anybody who cares anything about, yeah, dude, it's like bad WWE. It's like WWE TKO. That's what it's become. So my thing is, if it's rigged, let's get let's change that sports betting thing. We don't have to get that modified because people are losing money behind it. So well, of course they should have lost. They shouldn't even have been there. They'd have been knocked out in the first round by Atlanta. You got to understand, they're a 500 ball club at best. If you take away the cheating and the carrying that they did for the New York Knicks, because they had to carry this team, dude, are you kidding me? This team is, this is a 500 ball club at best. At best. 500. They had to cheat the Detroit Pistons out of their position. And I'm glad. I'm kind of glad they cheated us out of it, because if we'd have played the Knicks and they would have let the Knicks beat us, I would have had a problem with that. I would have had a very, very, very huge problem with them allowing that to happen. Not on my watch. Yeah, well, we got to get to the mix. You know, that's why I told y'all the way they keep doing this, it's always a problem with the progressions. They never want to see people expand. That's why you keep having the same people come up, say the same thing repetitively and moving in emotion, right? Y'all talk about Brunson now is better than Kyrie Irving. All prison of the moment stuff that's just asinine. How would you rank Jalen Brunson in top 10 point guards of all time? Like, he's got to be above Allen Iverson now. You had LB last night saying that this man was better than Kyrie Irving as a player. Literally said he was better than Donovan Mitchell. And is up there with like Allen Iverson. It's like totally insane that Jalen Brunson is in, like, in what world would this guy be in that conversation? Allen Iverson, who the whole league wanted to be like. Isaiah Thomas said something. He was with the Point Guards, the Crossover podcast, one of the best shows they had, where they got Tim Hardaway there, you got Isaiah, you got all these point guards that was there. And Lindsey Hunter's on the show, good podcast show. And Isaiah said something that, because he resonates with what Jalen Brunson did, and saying they will never make Jalen Brunson the face of the league. Zeke, he's not supposed to be the face of the league. He's the disgrace of this league. He's not you. He's not even close to being you. But he's saying they won't never make him the face of the league. And that is true because he's not the face of the league. He is so far off the map. And said that, but he was using it as a terminology to talk about him because they wouldn't make him the face of the league. Saying like, look, they didn't make me the face of the league and they made him the face of the league. They're never going to make you the face of the league because they had superstars in place, Magic, Jordan, Bird. They want those guys to be the face of the league. They're never gonna make a role player. They know what Jalen Brunson is. That's why he's not gonna be the face of the league. It's almost ridiculous to bring him up in conversation. But Isaiah Thomas was like, I got passed over. I was winning championships, and they still wouldn't make me the face of the league. They're never gonna do that. And so he's thinking they're never gonna put Brunson in there, like the NBA won't put a short guy as the face of the league. And I'm like, you forgot Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson was the face. He's the only dude. Allen Iverson had the whole league in 1 year. In 1 year, Allen Iverson had the whole NBA while Jordan was playing. That's facts. In 1 year. The next year, everybody had the questions. The questions outsold Michael Jordan's. The only shoe, there's never been a gym shoe to outsell Jordan's. Only one shoe has ever done that. And that was the questions by Allen Iverson. To this day, no shoe has ever done that. Kanye West would come in, my Yeezys, we outsold Jordans. Like, nah, you did some Jumpman shit. And yeah, you sold a bunch of those Nike whatever, but you wasn't beating no Jordan, I guess. No, AI did it with Reebok. They have surpassed the Jordans. That was facts. So now he had all of those. At that point, Allen Iverson had the league. He was the face. In 2001, because right after that, they were losing games. Nobody cared. They wanted to see Iverson. I went to the Bulls game. We went to the Bulls game to see AI. We could go in the Bulls game for free. I ain't gonna tell you how we did it, but we would go in for free. If it's halftime we can get in the game. Straight like that. If it was halftime, we had no problem getting in the game. So we'll wait. We'll be watching the game, and then it'd be like halftime. Be like, hey, you want to go to the game? Let's go. We went to the game and got right in. And we'll be up at the top, and we'll just work our way back down to about the fourth quarter. We sitting almost courtside. The Bulls sucked in. So at that time. And then we watching, this ain't the Jordan era. This is when Jordan was gone. Man, we got to see AI play, man, and AI was like lightning in a bottle. He's the fastest thing on the court, like a blur. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. John Starks was on the Bulls. I'm like, this looks goofy. I was like, when my boy is a Starks fan, it was like, that just don't even look right. That don't even feel right. Starks as a Bull, man, it was like he was going through almost like just a stroke because he's the biggest John Starks fan there is. Because he's a short, light-skinned dude. Starks a short, light-skinned dude. He used to have a whole Starks Knicks outfit. That was his guy, John Starks, man. When he did that left-hand jam on the Bulls, that was it. That fit was ball. Yeah, so, man, Allen Iverson was out there doing his thing, and we got to see it firsthand. But, man, the whole league became Allen Iverson's. Everybody wanted to he came in with cornrows, with designs in his head. Everybody was, we could do that. AI's done it. Dog, he had the sleeve, the arm. He had it for medical reasons. To had the white sleeve on the key because his elbow used to pop in and out of place. Dog, so he was like, man, they got this medical sleeve to keep his elbow from popping in and out. You know, when he was shooting on his shooting arm and stuff, he had the elbow. Everybody started rocking the sleeve. People had one on their leg. People had, man, it was the sleeve era. Kobe started wearing the sleeve. Kobe had the purple sleeve. No, they wanted to be AI. This ain't fans. These are players. And when he got in the NBA Finals, this man did not even win a championship, and they treated like he won the championship still to this day. The only loss the Lakers took is when they got against Iverson, and he hit that step back on Ty Lue and stepped over him. It was over. I swear to you, the next day, everybody was on the court with an Allen Iverson jersey, shoes, them Allen Iverson shoes he had that year, gone. Couldn't find one on the shelf. Everybody had the black jersey. They was trying to do this, the Allen Iverson. The next day, every court, it was Iversons everywhere. They were outside. Everybody thought they was AI. Every light-skinned dude thought they were AI, trying to line their mustache up to come down and make a goatee. These dudes were AI crazy. He had the league as a little man. So they made him the face. They didn't want to because he was already the face. Jordan was gone. They did not. They was looking like, okay, we going with the Lakers and Shaq and Kobe. AI is the guy. So they were like, okay, he's our anti-villain, but everybody loves him. They were supposed to run it back the next year. We talked about the agendas, right? Next year was supposed to be Philly and the Lakers again. This time, Philly was going to beat the Lakers. Allen Iverson got hurt. They was going to make a trade to get more skilled players at the All-Star break, but AI was banged up the very next year after his MVP year, and he was injured. So they had to pivot. And that's how you got the New Jersey Nets. The New Jersey Nets, they were good. Now, they ain't going to take that away, but they weren't going to put them in the NBA Finals. But they had no choice. So the New Jersey Nets had to go to the NBA Finals. Then it was all the problems the next year after that. With Allen Iverson and all the off-court things, domestic things going on, gunplay. It was crazy stuff. Guns, the wife, the drama. They was like, we cannot go with Iverson. Not this year. Well, who do we got? So they were going to go with Vince Carter, the Raptors, and Vince got hurt. So everybody was hurt in the East, and they wasn't going to put the Milwaukee Bucks in there. So they was like, well, let's go to New Jersey Nets again. Dog, I'm telling you, this was how it was going down in there. Like, oh, I guess we got to go with the Nets again. Let's go keep pushing these narratives. No, so now all of this conspiracy that they kept talking about is starting to come to the forefront, because now the media world is changing. See, no, AI posted a pic on his titles because he heard everybody saying Brunson is better than him. That's crazy, because he would never be better than Allen Iverson. AI could finish with either hand. AI was he was spectacular. You could tell a spectacular player. Just watch an Allen Iverson highlight video and watch a Jalen Brunson highlight video. It's, what are we talking about? I just sat here and broke down to you Allen Iverson. The man had the league following him. The league. Kobe Bryant is following this man. He's an Iverson fan. You know, like you got to understand. And this dude was playing against him. AI was that dude. You got to understand, man. He had the lead. Brunson ain't even close. And as a player, no way. He's not even in the room with these guys. I just told you, Kyrie Irving, and I still got to reach out to Mace, too. I got to talk to him about something. But Kyrie Irving and Brunson, you know, they met up and played. You know, they played ball against each other. Like, he's not there to tear down Jalen Brunson. And, like, I'm going to go off on Jalen Brunson, but he can do whatever he wants on Jalen Brunson. And he knows it. It's not that. He's trying to help Jalen Brunson to be a better player. That's all it is, completely. Any player that plays with him, he tries to get him advices. He knows where Brunson's weak spots are. He tried to help him strengthen it. And that's probably what helped him, because that camp with with Kyrie Irving was very helpful. You know, it teaches him not to panic on double teams and be patient. That was one of the main things they wanted to work on. And trust me, I know. Recognizing where the double is coming from. Who's going to peel off and help with the double, where to go. Have about 2-3 options of what you can do. Keep the dribble alive. Don't be so quick to pull it up. Trust your skills. Know where you at. Don't stop here. Because if you do, you 3 dribbles from the baseline. You 3 dribble from the line. They're going to use that line as a defender. That line is a defender. Now you got to try to tippy-toe the baseline where they could bump you and force you out. You don't want that. So you don't want to get stuck there with the ball. Have it in space. It's so many little things about the game. You got to know the time on the clock. You got to know how much time is on that clock. You got to know where to go with the ball. You got to be comfortable with what you're uncomfortable with. You have to learn the game. This is what I look at when I see Jalen Brunson. I see a guy that's not comfortable in those situations. When guys can really get up on him, he needs help. But I'm like, I know what he is. I know what the problem is.
Turn out to me.
Nobody was out there, though. I remember, oh no, I'll never forget it because Bone Thugs and Harlem. Oh God. Okay, there we go. Wow, look at that. They came with a sabotage Sally. See what they did? They came with a sabotage Sally. They wanted to knock my camera out. I have never seen nothing like that. They just took the whole camera down. They do that for. I tried to tell people over and over again what was going to happen, but they just refused to listen and learn. This game is not fair. It's devious the way they run schemes and scams. They want people to be in a simulation. I'm more proud because of who Kyrie is as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see Kyrie Irving the man, that's who you proud of. But yeah, I gotta bring this up as a sidebar. When we were talking about Allen Iverson, the Bone Thugs and Harmony situation was crazy. Dog. The Bone Thugs and Harmony situation was crazy. Bone was doing a show, right? And they had booked, Allen Iverson them had booked, they had booked them to the show, right? They were going to do their act and whatever. It's going to be Bone Thugs, right? So it's Bone Thugs and Harmony. And then you got, they did a show, and I think they were supposed to go to the after party to Allen Iverson's thing. Iverson had a game. And then they had like 2 days off, and then they had to go on the road. So they had a home game in Philly, and then Bone Thugs was in town. They did a show. Then they was coming to the Allen Iverson, like he was having like a party or something for whatever the hell the reason was. And my God, the Bone Thugs and Harmony situation. Allen Iverson dudes is grimy. The crew thick dudes he got, they some grimy dudes. You know, like those dudes don't play. And with them around, Them crew thick dudes was for real. They was crew thick, straight VA. So all of a sudden, you run into Bone Thugs, and Bone Thugs was in a like they took a while getting there, and when they got there, everybody's mad at each other. Like they all mad at each other, and they there, and they coming like separately. So he was like, dude, we just gave an escort, Crazy Bone showed up and was like, yo, man, shoot, I can't even speak for everybody else, man. It's like, yeah, we just had a fight. They was like, oh, who y'all have a problem with? He was like, no, we fight each other. And he was like, what? AI was like, what? He's like, yeah, man, we was just fighting each other, man. But yeah, it was crazy. Then Busy Bone shows up late, and he only stays for like 10 minutes. But his whole 10 minutes, he gave a whole diatribe about everything. Every time I say something like one thing, everybody goes crazy. They're not trying to hear anything that I'm saying. It's like they want to say something to me and I'm supposed to listen, but then no one hears me when I'm talking. And everybody is in there. And Wishbone is the quietest guy. I was like, is that Remy? Let me get a drink. Like, this is just another night for Bone. I'm like, Allen Iverson is like, this is like, it's a party, man. So Busy Bone came in there and did his thing. And Crazy Bone was like, see what I'm saying? See what I mean? I mean, my God, dog. Bone Thugs used to fight all the time. They used to sleep with like about 30, 40 girls at a time. I ain't kidding you. When they were the biggest thing in the world, all right, well, let me, I keep thinking we on Patreon. Slow down. We on the internet. I mean, we on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. We will get off that subject. Back to... Yeah, of course. That's why I'm not getting any sleep, because I've been watching the World Crooks. Man, they keep cheating for this damn Messi, boy, I tell you. Now, when people see somebody ignite and they get into their groove, they find they find a pocket, they find a comfort zone, they find that escape, they find that moment, right? For a basketball player, you find that moment where you like, okay, I can do whatever I want on the court. You find that moment. There was never a person that I played that I never felt like I couldn't do what I wanted to do. I've played players that was better than me. Like, oh, this dude is like, he plays professional. But I knew the game. I was so well versed on the game. I know where I could go and get my moments that he couldn't stop me at. I was like, oh, yeah, I can score from here, dude. You don't know that. I know that. This shot is not where they teach you, like, okay, guys ain't going to shoot from here. And that's how Kobe Bryant used to train. Kobe used to do that. Like, I'm going to shoot from the area guys don't think I'm going to shoot from. If they're going to think, okay, he's not going to pull up and shoot from here because this is not usually a spot people shoot from on the court, I'm going to pull up from here. because he ain't going to be ready to defend it. He ain't going to expect it. I'm going to stop right here and pull up. And he's going to be like, man, why did he shoot from there? But he mastered that elbow shot. He mastered that. He didn't go to the free throw line and go to the middle. He'll go right there on the edge at the right tip, pull up and shoot. Why? Because you didn't expect him to shoot there. And I'm like, man, I used to do that. I used to wonder why other players in the NBA don't do that, because that's not how they're trained. You're trained to get to this spot, pull up here, shoot from here, shoot from there, shoot from there. It's like a three-point contest. I'm like, man, I don't go there to shoot threes. I don't go to the corner, all the way to the corner. I'll take a corner shot, but it might not be lined up exactly at the corner. Why the hell am I all the way there? See, that's because in this today's NBA, that's y'all mentality right there. He's already an all-time great. How? If he's an all-time great and this thing was real, why the Knicks aren't favored to be champions the very next year? How many times do you see the champions win? When OKC won the championship, the next year, what were they favored? To be the champions, right? They would favor number one the very next year. When you win the championship and you're not favored to win it the next year, and you got the same team coming back, what is that telling you? I told you they was keeping Reeves. And he took the pay cut. I said 196 million for 4 years. They was re-signing him. And now he got 185 million. So they saved money on the deal for 4 years. So he took a pay cut. He took a haircut. Congratulations to him. And I'm going to call his agent, Aaron, and congratulate him. I'm going to do it live. Yeah.
You reached Aaron Riley. I'm not available to take your phone call right now, but if you leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.
Congratulations, Aaron, man. I'm proud of you. Man, your first NBA player, and y'all finally, this is going to lead to bigger things for you, man. I appreciate everything you've done. You did it the right way. Don't change.
To review, re-record, or add to your message, press 1. To mark your message urgent, press 2. To marked urgent. To review, re-record, or add to your...
Now, that's done. Now, that's me congratulating Austin Reeves' agent. Yeah. So, yeah, y'all say I don't know anybody, right? No. That was his first client, dog. Austin Reeves was in his house, living with his wife and him, staying in his crib, dog. That was his first NBA player. I watched him come up, first player that he got that made it to the league. Now more people gonna be looking to sign with him. He got Jake LaRabia and Austin Reeves now. Agent, wow, congratulations. That's right. Dude, what do you act like an agent is nobody? Like, what do you mean? They do a lot of work. You don't understand. A real agent that's hands-on do a lot of work, bro. It's a lot of work to get a guy that you don't know. It's easy when you're a big firm and you could just sign the number one draft pick coming out. These guys got to believe you can go out there and get them deals. Get them everything that you see. No, they mad that I actually know people that's in the game. I know these people from the ground up, like from the ground roots. Where do you think the information come from? Sport? Who you think got more knowledge? When I say, oh, this dude got a bum knee. Oh, this dude foot is messed up. Dude, he was getting worked out in practice today. This dude here was dogging him out in practice. This guy here D'd him up. I be knowing what's going on these basketball courts, son. People talk, you know. When I tell you Jalen Brunson, where he got shut down at, who did I tell you that shut him down? Held him scoreless for a second half. A whole second half went scoreless. Came out here, he was the suburban hero, right? Got held scoreless when he went where? To the city. Played against who? Simeon. Derrick Rose School. Them young ghetto kids locked his ass down. Then the next year, they came back and won the championships and all that. They had to go through a progression. But yeah, we got a whole video coming on that. No, because LeBron is weak. When you got a person that's weak like LeBron, you know, this is a guy who's all about faking and gimmicks. And this is what Kyrie is against. He's against all this garbage that this dude brings to the table. You know, when you looking at a guy that puts himself above the team, puts himself above everything that's moving, it's obvious that this agenda-based individual is not for the sport. He's always self-serving. So it's up to you to navigate through that. They never changed. They had the whole stage set for them to make a move to say, okay, we finna start building towards something. These people don't even move. It's the same thing over and over again. Every time you look around, it's the same routine, same cronies, same same group doing this, creating the same problems. Right. LeBron James is not a Laker. I got to keep telling people this over and over again like it's a broken record. The dude is not a Laker anymore. Why do y'all keep falling for this? He's not a Los Angeles Laker, okay? There's no LeBron anything. He's not a Laker. He's not a player in the NBA right now. He's out of the NBA. He is a free agent. He can go somewhere, but he is not a member of the Los Angeles Lakers. When they did the deal with the Knicks yesterday, I was laughing. I'm like, they finna send LeBron. They finna send LeBron over to the I was like, they finna send Bron over to the Knicks. They finna trade Bron. They was like, stop playing. I'm like, dude, how y'all fall for that? I was like, I'm joking with y'all, but I was like, how would y'all fall for it? I'm like, why would y'all fall for it? Because they can't trade a man that's not on their team. Right. Come on now. No. No. What you have here is a LeBron James situation that he's out. He's done. This contract signing confirms LeBron, you're out. But what they did do, because I told y'all earlier that he was going to get 196. And they were like, well, how do you know all this? And how did you know Austin? And I told you, hey, buddy, I know his agent. So if I knew Austin Reed's agent all this time, why do you think all the stuff I've been telling y'all has been facts? When I was like, oh, he's having problems with LeBron and they sat down and all this. Look, LeBron want him out of the way. Y'all kept thinking I was just making this shit up. There's stuff you don't know that I do know that I still can't say. But what did I tell you? LeBron said it's either me or Austin Reeves. In December, right after Christmas, he sat out a month. Five days after Rich Paul made that statement. Right? On my birthday, 2 weeks before that, LeBron wanted him gone for Klay Thompson at the All-Star break. He wanted them to trade Austin Reeves for Klay Thompson. This one, it was Austin Reeves could be leaving the Lakers at the All-Star break. We reported on all of it. We covered every aspect of it. So LeBron is on his way out. He has no more leverage. He has no more power moves. This is why everybody can fight back now. They're talking. Normally when LeBron and his media team speak, everybody normally shut up. They bag down. They don't they don't do anything that they used to do anymore. Now everybody just quiet. Why are they being quiet all of a sudden? Right. Why are they quiet all of a sudden? That deal, it kind of seals the coffin on LeBron. No. He said, if the NBA is so rigged, getting Bron one more ring. Yeah, he might go somewhere and get a ring. They might, but I'll see him going to Golden State. That's his only answer. He's not going to Cleveland. That's out of the question. He's not going to Cleveland. Cleveland is not winning a ring, a championship, period. No. He'll have to be a third option player. You know, the league is letting him know it's over. You got people on there. When you got your pundits like Rich Paul, that his job is to go on the internet and try to insinuate, or, you know, they trying to put LeBron at the top of the charts. You know, it's ridiculous. You know, you got to put him ahead of everybody. How can you not have LeBron at the top? Because see, see, LeBron James didn't jogatize your mind. And you in a knockable space with two monogamous individuals, I would take LeBron James because LeBron is the reason I'm here. If it wasn't for LeBron, I'd still be selling some doggone throwback jerseys out of a trunk of a car. I didn't need no college. I don't even think I graduated high school. I don't even remember. Yes. He probably failed getting his GED. I mean, listen to him. That's all you gotta. A man like that, you're wondering, like, this is an agent? Like, what is happening here? Completely weird. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready. We're gonna do this Austin Reeves live, and then I'm gonna give y'all everything I got on the Austin Reeves situation that I can tell y'all. You know, I'm proud for his agent, man. So that's why I told him proud of him the whole nine. So shouts out to Austin Reeves for getting that money and putting LeBron James on the unemployment line.